All right, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Yeah, good game.
Take care.
User disconnected from your channel. Channel switched. Channel
For
switched.
tonight. Well, we can discuss in the channel what we're in the thread what we want to do.
I'm here. Don't talk about anything.
User joined your channel.
I'd like to keep on. I think there's still something left in that game. But
Good.
it's up to
Good.
you guys.
Good game, guys.
How's it going in the east?
I mean,
Well, take a
Germany
look at
is
the map.
one province away from Moscow.
I enjoyed our naval engagements, Michael.
I bet you did. Did you not? Were you reinforcing Hawaii for the supply buff, or were you just doing that to exchange troops?
I was moving troops out.
Alright. I was hoping you'd fight me there in Hawaii because I needed you to keep your navy south so I could land in Anchorage.
Well, I didn't realize you could reach fucking Anchorage from Attu. I think that fucking base is so far out. It's bullshit, man.
Dude, I can reach San Francisco from Midway.
Oh, well, then why didn't you? Shit.
Well, because you had troops there for one, and your navy was
No.
ported there.
No, there's nothing there. Come on. What are you talking about?
You had at least a corps there. It didn't matter. I just kept on waiting. You kept on funneling everything in Hawaii. I was like, sweet, now it's stuck there. And then there was less on the west coast. You got nothing up north. Just barely anything.
You realize that all the shit that's coming your way now, right?
Well, that's fine. But after I get to Seattle, I can have the air base. I can sit back there, push through Canada, push through and stuff.
I also have an air base nearby.
It's not. I have a much better air base than Seattle and Vancouver. Just two 10-level air bases. And
unless
you
you
do
can...
have some armor, but I have a lot of armor too. It's light armor, but with my tax and air superiority, I don't think you have enough armor to really do the trick.
I think you underestimate the epicness of my armor, but yes.
No, I don't think I do actually, but still, I mean,
or the
put up
quantity.
a good fight for what you could. I mean,
Hey,
I don't know why you
it's
didn't
so
try
cute.
to
They're
fight
talking
more,
about their single core of armor.
That's funny.
But Seattle,
We lost like 4, so yeah.
but Vancouver gone. That's I needed that port to really push through. So I think I'm there to stay, man. I don't think you're gonna be able to get rid of me
It's a trashed port, but okay.
Well, it's got enough supplies to get through when it gets to
Well,
Seattle.
it depends if we. I will.
Chris?
I am. What do you need, Pags?
I will leave, but I suggest we discuss this week what we can do because I think there's still something possible.
Oh, I agree, but I mean the Soviet players. I mean, do you guys want to continue?
I don't really want to, no.
I kind of figured that.
And the Pacific
now
has
or
been
to no?
decided. I mean,
I'll keep
I wouldn't
playing.
agree.
I'll keep playing if
yeah,
Buzz wants to
you
keep
want
playing.
to look at the ship log again, bud.
I think in an extended engagement, I could turn this around, but that would be like years and years and years.
For my
The
part,
games never
honestly, I
last
think
for
we
years.
can still make it.
Exactly.
It's been over a year, and I've landed on the West Coast, so I have definitely won the Pacific.
You haven't knocked me out yet.
Like Japan's gonna have I need to knock out the USA.
You don't need to knock out. Well, for one thing, you haven't met the conditions to leave yet. But if we're talking about an actual victory,
however, dude, I have if I was in them, I would have been out 2 sessions ago.
I'm just saying.
The condition is for you
in my
to trigger
opinion,
the effect. I don't remember which one.
and in my opinion, I think you've done enough to be able to leave with at least something.
Hell yeah.
I'm not saying.
This is a problem I have with it.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. I'm not docking you.
Well, I just started saying how the Sunday game, you
just bogarted my whole explanation, man. What the fuck?
I wish you good night, guys.
That was such a jerk.
User disconnected from your channel.
I just started
Hurt my feelings.
How it's so different from the 2 games that you're in. That you moderate both of them.
Well, I don't moderate.
He
this
doesn't
game.
moderate this one.
Oh, okay, well, I guess technically. Although everyone just assumes you're a moderator over
Co-moderator.
confinement.
Yeah, I guess. 'Cause I'm
Confinement
host.
is the moderator, remember?
Confinement and
official,
tag.
yeah, officially, but I mean.
Yeah, but no, I was just, I was just, what the fuck was I saying? I don't know. You interrupted me and I lost my train of thought, man. But no, I was just saying.
We're talking about how the conditions are a little too more restrictive in this game. For
No,
Japan
in
than
my
the other
opinion,
side.
and I am actually, and I want to change that for the Sunday game too, in not a way that's necessarily detrimental for Japan, but that's besides the point. I was just beginning by saying technically, according to the rules in this game, you can't leave yet. As far as taking me out, yeah, I've lost a lot of shit, but you still haven't taken Hawaii, and we haven't had a direct confrontation. And on the land,
Well,
and
what do you mean?
I've rebuilt
Well, I mean,
my navy completely. So I mean, this
Well,
is
yeah,
not really decided as much. But as far as,
I don't. Dude,
let me just finish. I'm not done yet. Let me just finish. As far as strategic victory, yeah, I'm pretty much beat, but I wouldn't say I'm
pretty
subdued.
much. My main goal is to keep you out of Europe, which I've done. You don't have an army to send to Europe. Even if
I
you
do.
could. You've been building ships this entire game, dude. To,
I'm
replace everything
also
I've
building
been sinking.
tons of tanks now. So I mean,
Well, now
like,
it's too
I
late.
have
The
an
game's
army.
over. Like I said, I mean, as you know, the game.
Well, are we talking about the rest of the world, or are we talking about the Pacific?
Well, the Pacific.
Because if you ask me, the Allies already lost.
Oh yeah, but my point is like the Pacific is over. It was over a couple sessions ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hand you the victory. That's fine, but I'm not as beat as you say I am. But sure.
How many games do you see the USA player get invaded by Japan and mainland USA?
Just
I mean,
landing
on,
doesn't
man.
achieve anything. If you
Just
land and then take me out, then you've achieved something.
Dude, just the fact I can land is
no. I am. Bravo! I'm not saying you're not kicking my ass. I think I have been saying that actually
I just think you've been downplaying the fact that this is not an average thing. Most Japan players don't get the opportunity to do what I'm doing.
You've done great. I don't know why you feel the need to defend yourself further.
I'm not.
But
I just think you're just downplaying my epic ownage of your fleet.
I think I've already said that you've been kicking my butt. I'm just saying, if we played this longer, I think I'd be able to turn it around
sure.
a little.
If we wanted to drag it out to 1947,
if we wanted to, which we don't.
Duh, but that's not how the game goes, as you know.
No, I know. Yeah, I think.
Real quick for the Russians. How many?
What's going on in the East Coast? That's what I want to hear about.
How many units did you lose in that first big encirclement?
I don't know, but we're down to 600 and something brigades.
Out of like 1,300 starting.
Yeah, it's.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So is it over?
Yeah.
Do you guys think you have another session or two where you can?
I say it's over.
Yeah.
Well, even if they
the
hold
other
Moscow for another session, it's over.
As the other Soviet player, I say it's
User disconnected from your channel.
I don't know. If you guys can, I mean, I can't say anything about Germany's situation, but you guys hold out a little longer. The longer it goes at this point, the better it is for you. So.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Germany is
channel.
slow on manpower, but I don't have my heart in the game anymore.
Why?
I just feel beat and discouraged and don't really want to play anymore. So I'll probably sit out the next game too.
User disconnected from your channel.
I don't know. I mean, regardless of what happens in the Pacific and stuff, it's really what comes down to these Eastern Barbarossa. So.
Yeah, and I think Germany's beaten us. I mean, we've lost 70%. We don't even have a great army anymore.
What's UK been doing?
User joined your
Losing.
Sorry, I think my mic is fucking up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you still have an army though, but I guess it doesn't really matter if you can't reinforce it.
No, I think Axis played well and beat us. I'm a little bit annoyed that Hungary got the Destiny bonus, especially because that was something that we outlawed.
Germany was kind of botched from fucking Sunderson, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but usually doesn't have 3 players anyway controlling. I don't know, especially when Hungary had so much anyway.
I don't know.
The player could have gone away and.
I was surprised.
You know, the
that. You guys
divisions
said
could have been
something.
returned.
Well, there is something also to note about Hungary is that we had them get like modded so these territories would go to them or something like that, right? We had to mod the save or some shit. Because
I think that was a different game.
They actually own all the territory in like Yugoslavia, so they're getting like half. They're not getting like a 25% or whatever. They're getting literally half of everything.
Oh, but that's random though. When you annex a country, it's random whether that happens.
Well, they should have enforced conquer though. Normally, just conquer, and then
No,
when they
no,
occupy it.
Trust me, like when you annex a country, whether it becomes occupied or.
Well, I don't know what happens when you annex a country, Kevin, but when I do it.
GG.
User disconnected from your channel.
Get a little upset when they lose.
Oh, you mean 0?
I don't know if people get discouraged because I mean you played a good game. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
It was just so frustrating. To be honest, it was just really frustrating. You know, having to such an enormous breakthrough in the south, only to get turned back by like these elite Hungarian troops and like
yeah.
Even with like General Winter, Great Army, and whatever for the motherland bonus, and then not being able to follow through on it. It's really, I don't know. It's really frustrating when it's like, oh, whatever.
Oh man, I know, man. Like it says, you put so much, into the game, and then yeah, I know, but you guys played a really good game. It's nothing you guys should be down about.
Yeah, we were really sweating it there for a while, especially when Kevin was running the
UK. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was all up into Denmark and stuff, and we're like, oh my god, we're never gonna get him out of there.
Well, yeah, that's where it's gonna hurt you the most at that point.
Yeah. Well, the thing is
that wasn't actually my plan. That was what Kag told me to do.
Well, no, that's what Pag said. Yeah, and I was just trying to offer advice and offer a little support on the strategy, but.
Well, it actually hurt us more than it hurt you because I couldn't get air cover over there, so.
Yeah, well, we kind of had divided attentions because that thing was going on in Greece at the same time. Which, I mean, if everything was focused on the north, we would have won, I think.
Yeah, if I had those troops in Greece up north, I think I could have taken it.
But no,
anyway,
you did a really good job, man. Honestly, I mean, compared to the last guy who played USA when I was Japan, you did really good. So even when you were losing, you were able to rebuild enough to keep in the game, though. So.
Well, the problem is more just not taking ahead in certain areas and just like logistical planning stuff was really the issue.
I'm gonna look at your save then when we're done. I would assume you were behind at least a tech on your major K doctrines.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Some of them I had to. I tried researching a lot of shit because I plan to do a lot of shit and I should have focused more on certain ones.
Yeah. I mean, your surface.
Okay, peace out, guys.
Toe to toe with mine, pretty much.
Yeah. Peace.
User disconnected from your channel.
My carriers just had like a ridiculous amount of malice, so against yours. So that's certainly.
Well, the thing I was disappointed with is that like initially I had that battlecruiser strategy, but they just got creamed in the early battles. I don't know what the fuck happened.
If Japan builds battleships, they're gonna be battlecruisers. So.
Yeah, well, it was funny because I never even researched anything for actual battleships. I just built them, so they just came out as like stock level 3s, but they were still pretty good.
And that really would only work if you got me in situations where I had a carrier fleet by itself. I mean, if I had a battleship fleet in the same sea zone, then that's not, your battle cruisers are going to run into those first and die, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy, but I find it doesn't work very efficiently.
No, it's... I would rather have it, if the way the techs worked in this game were better, I would rather mix them in with battleships, to create balance, but you just can't afford the techs.
I think they're kind of doing that with Hearthstone 4 a little bit, so...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Alright, but I'll talk to you later on the forum, man. I'm gonna go.
Alright, but good session, guys. I'm still down for playing next week, this game, if you guys want to continue, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing really for the Allies to do, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
Because the UK can't do anything, and just going to be Germany versus Russia, and everyone else is watching.
Yeah. I mean, regardless what's going to Pacific, it's just like a sideshow at this point. So.
Yeah, kind of. All right, guys. Well, peace out.
Later.
User disconnected. User
Right,
disconnected from your channel. Disconnected.